Cathy Carlat. In 2005, I was elected to the Peoria City Council. At that time, our population was just over 140,000. Today, we are home to more than 194,000 residents, and our city is thriving. Peoria has grown and continues to grow fast. A critical part of my job is to plan for our future, to ensure we remain a safe and vibrant community. This recognition and commitment to elevating our city is what propelled my journey with Peoria. My husband and I were raising our children here, and I envisioned a future full of possibilities. I wanted our city to have safe places for families to gather with friends, good jobs for professionals and future leaders, and I wanted Peoria's children to see their hometown as a place they could always be proud of, a place they would always want to call home. Good things have a way of pulling us in, and the city of Peoria did exactly that. As I met Peoria's amazing residents and businesses, I experienced firsthand just how far-reaching and impactful local governments are to our lives. In 2015, I became mayor, and I had big dreams for this city. I wanted to maintain the city's strong financial position and safeguard us from economic conditions like the recession and the pandemic brought about. I wanted to make sure we provided the resources our firefighters and police officers need. I wanted to bring quality jobs and unique businesses to Peoria. I wanted to protect neighborhoods and open space and property values for hardworking Peoria families. And I wanted to make sure that Peoria had a regional presence and that we were leading discussions that impacted the well-being of our city. I acknowledged how bold my agenda was, but despite the work that was ahead of us, standing here today, in my last year as your mayor, I can say with exceptional pride that together we accomplished all that we set out to do, and so much more. My time here has been about raising the bar for what we expect from our local government. Let's begin with a conversation of good governance. People should be able to have faith in their government. They should be able to trust that the individuals elected to public office are there for the right reasons, to serve Peoria residents and be thoughtful stewards of their hard-earned tax dollars. In this city, partisan politics are left at the door. It is a choice that has allowed us to serve our community to the highest standards. I am committed to good governance. That means a representative form of government. That means I represent you as we create our finest future. That vision for our future is what we work towards every single day. In this city, we operate in complete transparency and with integrity and accountability in all that we do, no matter what. 8 years ago, I committed to being Peoria's first full-time mayor, and that commitment has paid off. Every day, decisions are being made at the regional, state, and federal level that directly affect how our residents enjoy our community. I have served as an executive on regional boards affecting transportation, water, and economic development. It has been an honor to bring Peoria's name and priorities to the forefront as I represent all 91 cities in Arizona as the president of the League of Arizona Cities and Towns. Even though our city is not the largest and is younger than many cities across our state, Peoria has distinguished itself as a leader. Not only have we elevated our stature across Arizona, we have raised the bar at home. The actions of a cohesive mayor and council committed to service above self have led to remarkable accomplishments and recognitions. This year, Peoria was recognized as one of the most fiscally sound cities in the Valley, receiving a AAA bond rating, the highest rating available, helping us keep our tax rate low and our services high. And one of my favorites, Peoria was ranked the best city to live, work, and play in Arizona. As we strive for excellence, rankings like these validate our achievements. It's also hearing from individuals like Peoria resident Al Bell.
Our city exemplifies what happens when enough people care, lead, and act to make a difference. Highly positive outcomes year after year are intentional, not accidental. You've been a major factor in that. While I do not know all of you personally, we do benefit from your collective leadership. I tell my friends that Peoria is a very well-run city. I am here to applaud your enduring commitment to the people of Peoria. Please accept this expression of my profound respect and gratitude for your dedication.
In this city, we support police and we support fire. Over the past 8 years, we have made significant investments to strengthen our police and fire medical departments. In fact, each year, 54% of Peoria's general fund is dedicated to public safety. In Peoria, we are always planning. We've added more officers, firefighters and paramedics, ambulances and resources to make sure that when residents call 911, they know a first responder will quickly answer that call. This high level of support has paid off.
Greetings, I'm Chief Art Miller. As our city continues to grow, we are seeing our calls for service decrease and our overall crime rates have followed a downward trend. When compared to 30 notable cities across the nation, Peoria continues to have some of the lowest crime rates, making our city one of the safest in the nation. This is a credit to the hard-working employees of the Peoria Police Department. It is a tough time to serve in law enforcement, but with the amazing support we have here in Peoria, from the top down, we are truly grateful to serve such an amazing city.
Statistics like these aren't happenstance. It is because we prioritize the safety of our community and take action to support our first responders, helping them stay ahead of national trends and safety measures. Over the years, many non-sworn positions have also been added to act as a force multiplier. Body-worn cameras, drones, advanced robotic technology, and canines support our men and women on the front line. The city of Peoria covers more than 180 square miles with unique topography from the top of our mountains to the bottom of Lake Pleasant and all the homes and businesses in between. With such varied landscape, it is critical that our first responders are properly equipped. One of our most important additions to our fire medical department in recent years was the historic launch of our own ambulance service. This ensures the highest level of care for residents. Peoria will soon welcome our 6th ambulance to support our growing and maturing community. Peoria is the only city in the valley with expertly trained rescue swimmers and a state-of-the-art fire boat.
Peoria Fire Medical also responds to emergency calls at Lake Pleasant. Our fireboat is staffed with 4 rescue swimmers and operates 24/7. It is equipped with advanced fire medical equipment and specialty services such as highly accurate sonar technology with night vision and advanced 3D scans with GPS to detect objects in the water. With more than 600,000 visitors to Lake Pleasant each year, having the latest equipment and training saves lives.
As your mayor, I have worked to build a safe community, a hometown that despite its grand size, feels connected. I believe a complete and thriving city can be measured by the characteristics that make us unique, like our parks, our natural open spaces, and our historical and cultural amenities. These elements enhance our sense of community, and Peoria offers them in abundance. We've renovated and modernized some of our much-loved parks like Country Meadows, Sonoran Mountain Ranch, and Rio Vista, and we continue to build new parks and amenities to serve our growing population. One of our most meaningful updates has been the introduction of inclusive playgrounds, which are thoughtfully designed to welcome kids and families of all abilities to learn, play, and grow together. These play environments are now a premier part of the parks and one of the reasons Peoria was named one of the top 5 disability-friendly cities in the United States. Peoria's newest and 3rd community park, Paloma Community Park, also won the 2021 Outstanding Facility Award from the Arizona Parks and Recreation Association. Peoria's libraries are a tremendous point of pride, and our main library celebrated a great transformation. This modernized facility will carry us into our future with increased programming, technology, and even entrepreneurial and business support, including Peoria's first podcast studio, offering entrepreneurs a place to connect, learn, and expand. It is amenities like these that contribute to Peoria's recognition as one of the top 10 best places to raise a family. This year, we also celebrated exciting additions and updates to our library services. Programs like Story Walk and a new book bike are taking the library to the people. Beyond our developed outdoor spaces, creating connectivity and accessibility through Peoria's vast open space has been an ongoing mission. The Skunk Creek and New River trails have been expanded, and today, residents can take these scenic connectors to Peoria's gorgeous mountain trails and to trails across the region. Peoria's story is woven through our remarkable Sonoran Desert, a landscape that is like no other, and it's critical that we protect this resource. Peoria's Sonoran Preservation Program helps us achieve this. This comprehensive guide details our natural and historical assets, and to date, we have preserved approximately 3,000 acres of open space for Peoria residents to enjoy now and forever. A person who knows this well is Peoria resident and local historian Howard Openlander. Mr. Openlander has spent countless hours studying Peoria's history and advocating for our unique Sonoran Desert.
The northern part of Peoria is so beautiful, and it's like the foothills of the Bradshaws and Lake Pleasant. It is such a beautiful area, and we should try to keep some natural things like the vegetation and hiking, and because people want that today. They want their nature, and they still want their house. I think it's the prettiest part of the valley.
Of course, shade is also a necessity in our desert community, which is why I initiated our Shade Master Plan. We've added more shade along high-use pedestrian corridors, and this year, Peoria announced a unique partnership with Salt River Project called the Right Tree, Right Place program, where SRP will plant 500 new trees in our city. Safeguarding our natural resources is one of the most important responsibilities of local government, especially in Arizona. In Peoria, we plan. We always have. Although the drought and conditions on the Colorado River are serious, Peoria's forward-thinking leadership, diverse water portfolio, and prudent water policies have positioned us well to assure a safe and reliable water future, which is why we continue to make progress on expanding reclaimed water infrastructure to our entire city. Reclaimed water allows us to use each drop of water more than once, with the excess stored underground, banked for later use. The City of Peoria is a longtime member of the Arizona Municipal Water Users Association, a proven advocate and leader on water issues. I was honored to serve as president of this organization. While local governments cannot stop growth, Peoria's focus on smart growth principles ensures we remain good stewards of our water supply and stay ahead of the infrastructure needed to maintain our standard of excellence. This past year, we moved forward on many key projects. We've incorporated smart technologies to make our roadways safer and more driver-friendly. And we expanded our ongoing maintenance program and resurfaced roads from one end of the city to the other. Peoria's role as a leader across regional transportation organizations has been instrumental to our success. Peoria's Veterans Memorial is one of our most treasured and awarded amenities. One of my favorite features is our honor wall, a place etched with the names of veterans that Peoria residents know and love. Today, nearly 400 names grace that wall, each representing an American hero, and we are eternally grateful for their service. Peoria's Veterans Memorial Board, led by Peoria resident Tad Snedeker, has been a great force in expanding veteran support in our community. Their latest mission is a Veterans Recognition Project at Paloma Community Park, and I look forward to seeing it come to life. Elements like these convey the personality and character of who we are. Public art has the ability to change the perception of how we feel about our hometown and how others see us. In the past few years, we've welcomed art installations at Paloma Community Park, art at Deer Village Park, and unique street art and murals in Old Town. We also partnered with the Peoria Unified School District on 2 award-winning projects, the Utility Box Art Wraps and the Happy Valley Bridge Mosaics. Both of these projects involved the support, coordination, and creativity of hundreds of student artists. Incorporating art into infrastructure projects brings about a unique sense of place and community pride. The Happy Valley Bridge expansion is a perfect example of this. We collaborated with regional leaders and built a bridge specifically designed for the way our residents would use it. Embedded in the design is a heartfelt memorial, a mosaic of fallen police officer Jason Judd. For Peoria, it's about creating connections and opportunities. Whether it's activities like our pop-up events, block parties, park fests, Second Saturdays, or lake events, these activities are here to connect residents and neighbors. Just like our Resource Center, which opened in 2019 and connects residents with the services of nonprofit organizations, expanding access to opportunities for health, stability, and self-sufficiency. What none of us could have imagined, though, was just how valuable this center would be in the midst of a global pandemic. Today, 20 amazing nonprofits serve families from this center. There's an old saying, we rise by lifting others. The Peoria Resource Center is here to lift. A complete city supports residents and businesses. Peoria is home to a diverse and growing economy, and supporting our economic prosperity is critical. Peoria formalized its strategic economic development plan into a dynamic document that guides our intentional efforts. This plan identified strategic areas and the types of businesses and industries that would employ our educated and skilled workforce. I am pleased to see that our persistent strategies to attract the right industries in the right locations continues to pay off. The P83 Stadium Point project is a transformative, vertical, mixed-use development that will bring office space, urban living, new businesses, and a business-class hotel. This project is in the design phase, on schedule and making great progress. All our efforts to brand and position the P83 area continues to spur ancillary benefits, now bringing a premier restaurateur with multiple concepts to the area. Another key area is Peoria Logistics Park. This robust employment corridor includes Frito-Lay, who is bringing 150 jobs and an operation that will occupy more than 150,000 square feet, with plenty of room to grow. Speaking of the right locations, the Vistancia Commercial Core is minutes away from the Taiwan Semiconductor campus on the 303, and we are seeing exciting momentum and big opportunities. Peoria's close proximity, shovel-ready land, low taxes, and educated workforce has drawn attention for two significant advanced technology projects that will provide thousands of new jobs with high-wage salaries. Old Town Peoria represents our earliest beginnings and has extraordinary arts and history infused throughout. We have taken deliberate and significant steps to assemble parcels, improve streetscapes, and bring more energy and life to this area. This increased focus has caught the attention of several amazing small business owners, and it is wonderful to see them thrive in our city. Peoria recently received 2 submittals for an integrated mixed-use development that surpasses previous concepts while respecting our historic buildings. We look forward to seeing this area realize its fullest potential. Peoria Place is another strategic area adjacent to the state-of-the-art Valley-Wise Health Center that is now in the hands of a single developer, ready to move forward on a master-planned mixed-use development, bringing more jobs and businesses to our city. Part of Peoria's intentional economic development strategy was the attraction of a university, which led to one of our most exciting partnerships, Huntington University's Peoria campus. Huntington University has a 100-year history in the state of Indiana, and we are honored to have this award-winning digital media arts university in Peoria. The university continues to grow and has now expanded their medical program into the Peoria campus with an occupational therapy doctoral program, a profession in short supply in Arizona and across the nation. This year, we also unveil a partnership with Maricopa Community College Foundation to establish the Peoria Promise program. The Peoria Promise Scholarship Program provides attainable financial assistance targeted to Peoria residents, our future leaders.
This is a great opportunity, not to mention providing an opportunity for higher education for, young students and families that might not get it otherwise.
Peoria's healthcare industry is growing tremendously. In fact, more than 318 medical establishments exist, employing close to 6,000 workers, consuming a total of nearly 4 million square feet. This past December, we celebrated Desert Harbor Medical Commons and Reunion Rehabilitation Hospital. Next year, Cielo Vista Medical Commons will open their doors on an 81,000 square foot center. Recently, Honor Health announced plans to develop a medical campus and Virginia G. Piper Cancer Research and Treatment Center near P83, bringing more high-paying jobs and top-notch medical care to Peoria. One thing is clear, Peoria is open for business. We continue to see destination and lifestyle centers emerge and expand with new businesses and restaurants, including Harkins Theaters, who recently announced their first dine-in theater at the Lake Pleasant Town Center. Small businesses are the heart and soul of our community. Peoria provides programs and support for every stage of their development. This includes our unique partnership with the Arizona Small Business Development Center, whose purpose is to connect Peoria businesses with the financial resources they need to grow and scale their business. Last year, we also brought home a well-deserved Excellence in Innovation Award for our Peoria Forward program. This demonstrates the success of our collaboration with ASU, which has served hundreds of businesses and entrepreneurs since inception.
My name is Kristen Slice. I'm with the J. Orrin Edson Entrepreneurship and Innovation Institute at Arizona State University. 4 years ago, the city of Peoria came to Arizona State University and said, how do we build a thriving entrepreneurial community that reflects our values out here in the West Valley? Now, what that means is that the average citizen in the city of Peoria now has access to twice the number of resources and connections needed to help navigate and create their own entrepreneurial path and journey. Whether they're a creative, a doer, a dreamer, an innovator, or somebody looking to leave an entrepreneurial legacy in their community, the city of Peoria has invested in this infrastructure that will create a future of quality of life, of sustainable living that is reflective of you and your values. We're looking forward to a variety of pilots, grants, and opportunities that we've never before seen. We're looking forward to your innovative future and being able to highlight and create the infrastructure you need to be able to take your leadership and leave a legacy for the rest of the city of Peoria.
Although evolving from a bedroom community into a modern, thriving city doesn't happen overnight, I am proud to report that Peoria's intentional efforts to strengthen our economic prosperity has paid off. Peoria is home to 3,973 businesses. When I took office, nearly 90% of Peoria residents commuted outside of our city for work. Today, that number is down to 69%, allowing families to spend less time on the road and more time at home. Although Peoria is only 68 years young, some of our most visible and exciting changes have occurred during our most recent history, a time when Peoria experienced remarkable growth, and a time that brought Peoria into the modern economy. Equally as important are the things that did not change about Peoria. We are a city committed to integrity, responsibility to our citizens, safe neighborhoods, and high fiscal standards. This has not and should never change. Thank you for your trust in me for the past 18 years. Together, we successfully shaped Peoria's story, and as a result, our community is stronger than ever. Peoria is undeniably one of the best cities to live, work, and play. As the year progresses, I remain committed to elevating this city for each and every Peoria family.